You might be wondering, what kind of title is this? Yeah, I raped her. Oh, this is why I raped her. Oh no. This is what we presume that Amnon must have been saying in the scriptures, where the Bible told us that Amnon raped. Hello everyone, welcome to PCTV channels. Today we are going to be talking about rape. Wow, this topic is so huge. You can't believe that there are many things that are hidden under rape. But today we're going to unveil them one after another, after another. Just stay tuned and don't be in a haste. Make sure you follow this video from beginning to end. You will enjoy it. You won't regret watching. I'll see your prophet BC OBIORA, and I'll be taking you today on rape workshop. Rape workshop does not mean a gathering where we do the raping. No. A gathering where you learn about rape. What could be the causes of rape? Biblical aspects of rape. And this video is going to be quite a bit long, but please make sure you follow it from beginning to end. You won't regret it. Rape is forcefully taking advantage of a woman, or a woman, in the other hand, forcefully taking advantage of a man sexually. That is what is regarded as rape. So that you don't go out there and believe that when a woman and a man has agreement to have sex, that the man raped the girl. No, the man did not rape the woman. When they have agreement and they want to have sex, it is regarded as adultery. That is a form of what? Adultery. So that you will understand this clearly. There are differences between rape and adultery. Take note of that. Today we'll be talking about rape. Oh, this is why I raped her. Is there any reason for rape? The causes of rape. What are the different causes of rape? There are numerous causes of rape, and many people do not believe that many of these things can actually cause rape. But today, in this channel, we are going to be talking about each and every one of them, and we are going to be giving you the biblical aspects of rape, biblical reports about rape. The other time we talked about marriage and divorce and everything about marriage and divorce. We are still coming back with a part 2 of that marriage and divorce. But this time we are talking about rape in general and the causes of rape. Stay tuned and enjoy the channel, and please remember, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe below this video. Just click that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up, and remember also to click the bell. Remember to click the bell. Many people think that men cannot be raped. Men can actually be raped by women. Of course, whenever you talk about rape, the major people that are being looked upon are men. No. Women can actually rape men. In this video today, we are going to be telling you the ways women can actually rape men. Because the ones that women do are not being spoken about, because people believe that, oh, it is men that enjoy sex. No, not only men enjoy sex, both men and women enjoy sex. And that is why we are telling you today that women can actually rape men. And it is true. So please do enjoy this video. Make sure you follow this video from beginning to end, and make sure you subscribe to this channel, because these are the kind of discussions we bring up in this channel. Strong discussions that are not being discussed on pulpits. That is what we discuss here on PCTV channels. Yes, we already know that rape is an act of taking advantage of a person who is not prepared to have sex. Forcefully taking advantage of anyone who is not ready for sex is rape. And this thing can actually be done by women. It can actually be done by men. Both sex can do this thing that we're talking about. But the reason why men are more recognized in this act, they are more recognized in this act. The reason why the focus point is men is because men actually don't get too hot or damaged after being raped. But women do. When you rape a woman, she will never forget it in her entire life. This is true. So many women out there that were victims of rape are facing many difficulties as it stands now. And many of them are finding it very, very difficult to fall in love again. Many of them can never in their life decide to have sex with it, not even their husband. This is the kind of damage that rape can actually cause. Now, we're going to be treating the causes of rape. There are numerous things that can cause rape. And number one is dress code of the female child. Dress code of the female child is a big cause of rape. Oh no, I know that some people might doubt this. Many people believe that it is impossible. How can you say that the dress code of a female can cause rape? Oh no, it can actually cause rape. And there are numerous reports about rape which were investigated, and finally we discovered that it was actually because of the dress code of the female. That was the reason for the rape. The story you are about to hear is a story that will tell you why I strongly believe that dress code contributes a lot to rape. A story, a real life story that happened in a city within this Nigeria where I live. A young man who was very prayerful got married to a beautiful lady. And this young man is a pastor. He's pastoring one of the biggest church in town. This young man had 2 children, a boy and a girl. The girl was staying with her parents, and the boy was already in a university in town, a bit far away from their home. The man and his wife don't allow their children to pay visit to other children. They don't associate too much with many other children in the society, but they really associate with people that come from church, from their church. And this man that I'm telling you about is a very, very strong man of God, and he is a very prayerful type. This man was with his wife, and they were living happily in their home. His son comes home once in a while, and there is a close friend that his son comes home with anytime his son decides to come to the house. His father didn't like the idea, but the boy was behaving well. The boy was actually behaving like a good boy. Whenever they come home, this boy will be doing many things, and they're helping the family, and the family got used to the boy and they liked him. So the father didn't have an option. He accepted the boy, and whenever this boy comes home with his son, he treats him as if he is one of his sons. He treats him as if he is the twin brother to his real son. A time came that this man got a revelation in a dream. God was actually ministering to him in a dream and told him to get a camera set in your house. And it was a big burden in his heart. He told his wife about this. He told his wife, honey, I've been having this revelation, and God has been putting this in my heart that I should set camera in our house. His wife saw this as important something, but actually is not a priority. There are many other things that we need to do in the house. We have to solve problems. The wife was actually right. But this thing is a revelation. Things of the spirit doesn't work exactly the way things of the physical work. There must be a reason why God has shown him in a revelation to put CCTV camera in his house. So this man was actually believing that there is something that God wants to keep him away from. And he accepted what his wife said, and they left the camera. Whenever the man goes to sleep, he keeps on having this revelation repeatedly. He keeps on having the revelation, and eventually he decides in his heart to go ahead and get a camera. So one fateful morning, his wife left the house and this man prepared and went to the market, priced the CCTV camera, a good one, and got it. When he came home, he didn't know how to set it. Then he invited some boys from his church to come and help him. And they came and helped him. He set the whole camera, he set it everywhere. And then when his wife got home, they had a little problem with that. They had a little issue because his wife was angry. He said, why didn't you talk to me about it? Why didn't you tell me that you are going to take such a decision and you just went and bought the camera? Look at how you spent money, you know, women and their things. Then the whole issue was over. Then eventually it happened that his son got back from school with the boy he used to come back with. They were on break, so he came home. So one day, everybody left home. The mother went to her working place, went to bank, and the father was out in his office, and the boy had gone back to school. His friend, whom he came back with, went to their house and stayed. Then, because this boy was very familiar with this family already, he was already a friend of the people. That day, the only person that was in the house was the sister to that boy. That is the girl child, the only girl child that this family has. And the boy called the girl on the phone. The girl picked up and he asked her, where are you? She said she's in the house. And she asked her, what about your brother? She said her brother has gone back to school. Then he asked, what about your mother? She has gone to her office, the bank. And then what about your father? He has gone to his office. He's at work now. I'm the only person in the house. He said, okay. Can I join you in the house? He said, all right, you can. Then this guy left their house and came to his friend's house. Knocked at the gate. The girl went out and opened the gate for him. He came inside. She opened the door for him and he came inside. They stayed in the house for some times. And eventually, do you know what happened? Eventually, this guy raped the girl inside that house. And immediately after raping the girl, he killed the girl. This guy killed this girl inside their own house. After the boy has done this, he left the house and ran back to his own house. Eventually, the maid who went to the market to buy some food stuff came back and saw the only girl child of this family lying down dead. Then she had to call the father and said, hello sir, please, wherever you are, come home right away. The woman was not even able to explain anything to the boss. Just said, come back home, please sir, come back, and ended the call. This man had to run home. Immediately he got home, he didn't know what was happening. Many people were gathered in his house and the police were already there. He got home and he was told what happened. He had to call his wife and tell her to come home straight away. The wife came home. When the wife got home, she was told what happened, and the woman couldn't get herself. The woman didn't understand what was happening. She was totally, as in, you know, women they get emotional easily. So this woman, she couldn't explain what happened, and eventually, at the end of the day, the man was asked by the police officers, is there anything like CCTV camera in this house? Then the man said, yes. He said, okay, let's go and check. They went and checked, and behold, it was their own closest family friend that had raped their daughter. Can you imagine this? Imagine that. This is bad. And do you know what happened? The man had to put the boy on call, and the boy, he asked him, hello, can you come over? Then the boy asked him, do you need help with anything? Then the boy said yes. Then he invited him over. When he came, the police took him and they took him to the station and they were asking him questions. What happened? The camera got everything that the boy did, how he killed the girl. He said, why did you rape the girl? The boy was tortured and asked, why did you rape this girl? Then the boy confessed that anytime he came to his friend's house, he was the sister of this his friend was wearing miniskirt, and he was seeing the beautiful parts of her body, and he was enticed. He wanted to have sex with her, but he didn't know how to tell her about it, how to tell her that he was very close to the family. He didn't know how he could tell her about his feelings for her. So he started nursing it in his heart that he wanted to have sex with the girl. And eventually, that time that she was alone was a good opportunity for him to take advantage of this girl. And then the police went further to torture this boy and queried him, asked him questions. Okay, you had sex with him, so you had sex with her, so you used her for ritual, right? Why did you kill her? Why did you kill her? And this boy began to confess that actually, that it was not his intention to kill her, but in the gang where he belonged in school, that anybody they rape, they kill that person. And the reason for that killing is to make sure that the secret was not revealed to anyone. They believe that if they rape somebody and they leave the person to go, that the news will just go round and they will be seen as rapists. That is why he had to kill the girl. You see this? So, dress code can actually cause sexual abuse. Dress code can actually contribute a lot to rape. This story is to make you understand that dress code is very, very important, and it is very, very vital that you teach your female children how to dress well. They should be able to dress well. It doesn't cost them anything to dress well. If you dress decently, you will not meet people that will talk to you anyhow in the road. Okay, this girl is dead. The whole thing started with dress code. It was even in her house. When you have visitors in your house, don't allow your female children to dress anyhow and be walking in front of the visitor. That thing is giving some kind of signals in the minds of people. Whenever a man is looking at a woman that is not well dressed, there are things that are running in his mind. There are things that are running in his mind. These things are natural. It is not some so-called, it is not always have to do with demons. Oh yes, demons contribute a lot, but these things are natural feelings. We have them inborn. So we have to be very careful about